I'm Nick Zelaya here with CitrusTV, and I have a very special guest with me, Tyler Ennis, former Syracuse point guard and current starting point guard for the Raptors 905, the G-League affiliate of the Toronto Raptors. Tyler, how you doing today?
I'm good, man. Just staying home, spending some time with family, and just making the best of this crazy situation we're in.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So I want to ask you, how's quarantine going? How are you staying fit and all that working out? What's going on for you?
It's been tough, trying to stay inside as much as possible, but just doing some workouts in the house, and then jogging and just trying to find some stuff to do and keep it fun,
Exactly.
As opposed to doing the same thing every day. So.
Exactly. So I want to start at the beginning of your career, all the way back in high school. You were a 5-star recruit according to ESPN, and you had offers from Arizona, Kansas, Louisville. So why did you choose Syracuse over all them?
I'm originally from Canada, Toronto. So the highest Division I school that was close to us was Syracuse. And hold on. Syracuse was the closest for us, so we watched a lot of Syracuse games growing up. And then to make a long story short, we had an AU tournament in the Dome, in the Carrier Dome, and as crazy as it was, I was probably 11 or 12, and I kind of decided that day that it was my dream, and I was going to go to Syracuse, and everything kind of fell into place, and it was important for me that my family was able to come and watch, being that it was only 4 hours away, and
definitely
that
was
was
were you offered through AAU? Was that how Syracuse found you, or
probably AAU and I think between AAU and high school, obviously, but I feel like they kind of came in a little bit later than a lot of schools. I had interest, but they didn't offer me until I was well into kind of looking at other schools. They're offered, but I felt like I wasn't gonna go there just because it was my dream school. Everything had to kind of fit, and it kind of fell into place with everybody leaving for the draft and graduating. So
you get to Syracuse and you fit in very well with the team. You had a fantastic freshman year. Your one season there, all ACC second team, all ACC freshman team, all ACC defensive team. But off the court, as a student at Syracuse, what's your best memory from being a student there?
That's tough. I love going to the student center just because, with us having practice every single day, all this individual work, obviously going to class, I think we didn't really have the full college experience of, meeting new people and everything like that. So I loved on the days we'd have, multiple classes, our freshman class would go and eat and shine and a bunch of, Goldstein and everywhere. We try to get out as much as possible just to meet people. Because, we're kind of locked away in study halls and classrooms and everything all day.
Yeah, of course,
when we did have the chance to go out and kind of be regular college students, we definitely took that out.
Did you meet anyone on the basketball team that you still stay in touch with today at all? Or?
Yeah, a ton of people, a ton. For the most part, as crazy as it is, a lot of the basketball players have similar friends just because, we all kind of hang out together. But yeah, I have a bunch of people I still keep in touch with. I was taking sports management at the time. I'm still taking sports management, trying to finish. But
great.
So the people I was in class with all had sports interest, and obviously me being an athlete, I'm big on sports. So we clicked off from day one, and I think they enjoyed being able to ask me. We had a bunch of classroom discussions about should NCAA play players, should players be able to leave early, and I was a living example of someone they could ask. So it was fun to see the other side from me as well. Being an athlete, I don't think about the business, or I wasn't.
Yep.
And being in class, I got to see how much goes into it.
Now transitioning to on the court, you had your great season. You had, in my recent memory at least, probably the best shot in Syracuse history, the half-court shot against Pittsburgh. What's your best memory just being a part of the Syracuse basketball team?
Shoot. I kind of group it all together. I think the Syracuse versus Pitt series was crazy that year. Not only the shot in Pittsburgh, but our home game against them was one of the best. One of the most fun games I've been a part of. The Duke series, but I think more of off the court. Traveling to tournaments, the NCAA tournament, just experiences like that. It was my freshman year. And it was the only year I stayed, but, everything was new to me. And I kind of just enjoyed every moment of it. And I'm glad, I took that approach because I didn't expect to only do 1 year, but I think I had fun and enjoyed the experiences.
You decided to be a one and done and go straight to the NBA after your first season. How do you think Syracuse prepared you for the NBA and professional level?
Syracuse isn't a regular college, and I say that because they kind of treat us like pros. In the sense of it's kind of on you to get better. Mm-hmm. We didn't have set lifting schedules. It was kind of like you're going to be as good as you push yourself. And I think for me, that was perfect because at the NBA level, there's nobody dragging you at 6 a.m. to go work out.
Yeah.
You're kind of on your own.
Mm-hmm.
And you learn that. I learned that at 18 years old, 19 years old, and becoming a professional at that age, I was I think a little bit ahead of everybody else because Syracuse isn't a traditional college. They kind of treat us like pros from when we get there.
Mm-hmm. So you're drafted in the first round, which not many people can say they were a first-round NBA draft pick. You're drafted by the Phoenix Suns, 18th overall. You've played with Milwaukee, the Lakers, which is my favorite team, and the Houston Rockets.
Everyone's favorite team.
Exactly. Yeah. What's been your favorite team to play for in your career so far?
I would say on court and off court, probably the Lakers. I think on court, best opportunity I had to go out and show what I could do. Living in LA, I think it's second to none. Just sunshine every day. And then when you're a Laker, like you said, it's everybody's favorite team, and you feel the love everywhere you go in LA. But I have some great memories, I think, with every team. Phoenix being that it was my first taste of being, out of college and a rookie, and Houston was probably the most fun I had because we were winning. Mm-hmm. And, I was, I think, the youngest guy on the team. And at the time, it's not fun being, doing all the duties that young guys do. But, looking back, that was another fun time. And then Milwaukee had great memories as well. So.
Mm-hmm. All right. I want to ask you one more question. I like asking a lot of athletes, especially basketball players, this. Who was the toughest player to guard on one of your teams or at an opponent that you had to guard?
Ooh, that's a good
college
one.
or NBA. College or NBA.
College, I can't. My matchups, obviously he plays his own, but in the NBA, I would say probably Kemba Walker was the toughest to guard. For me, just because his change of direction, how fast he is, and then he was on Charlotte where everything ran through him. So no matter how many shots you get him to miss or he misses, he's coming down and shooting the next one. On my team, probably when I was in Houston, I played with James Harden. I got to guard him quite a bit, and it's no matter how good defense you play on him, he's gonna make his shots and he's gonna take his shots as well. So I'd probably say on my team, James Harden, and then opponent-wise, I think Kemba Walker and Kyrie, and the point guard position is just so deep in the NBA. So.
Exactly, yeah. James Harden, he's a different animal.
Yeah. And this was the first year of D'Antoni, so that's when he really got going. And everything was ran through him, so it was guarding him in practice was no different.
Exactly. So thank you so much for joining me. Best of luck going forward whenever basketball begins again. I hope it begins soon, but with everything going on, who knows when it's going to be. Stay safe out there. Again, this is Nick Zelaya from CitrusTV. I'm joined with Tyler Ennis, current point guard for the Toronto Raptors 905. Tyler, thank you for joining me so much.
Yeah, anytime, man. Thank you.
Yep, take care.